Good morning to you all at home. How are we today? Sorry we're running late today. It's a busy morning. Wow, we've got lots of people on this morning. Welcome to you all. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll try and read and catch up shortly. Yeah, it's been a busy morning. Forest of Fallen set up again down here. We haven't got huge numbers here. We've got a few people down there. I'll try and do a quick live for you later at the Forest of the Fallen. It's been 2 odd months since we've done it, so better keep you all informed. Oh. Good morning, Margaret. Chris. Good morning, Greg. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Lulu. Batman's on too, I see. How are we all today? It's a beautiful day in Canberra. Hope it's beautiful where you guys are. There's all these happy young people here. Update on court yesterday, so with Buddy Bruce Chilmsworth's case, prosecution only brought one witness in yesterday morning, which again didn't bring much evidence. So they didn't even say anything in their defence. They didn't need to. They believed. So the jury's still out. We'll go back Monday. Hopefully the jury will finish deliberating. But it just seems like the courts, the police, everyone want this to disappear, especially with the voice going around at the moment. They don't want anyone there. There's no media for such a big case. You'd think you would have every channel there filming to see what's going on. We've got one independent reporter in the court, and that's about it. Good morning, Nana. How are you today? Hope that kangaroo's okay after you had a slight conversation with it yesterday. Oh, we've got a Jimbo Jones on there too. And good morning, Pen. Wow, I can't even keep up with the chats. They're going through that quickly. We were reading the government issued voice pamphlet about the referendum, and I don't even think if the public actually read that whole document, we don't even need to tell them not to vote yes, because it says it all in the paperwork. The first line on the no page tells you it's not good and it's permanent. Oh, is there a G off on line 2 today? What's he called today? Is he Jeff today, Tony, Gronk, or Mario? We've got Brandon here with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PG.
The one and only. Oh, and we've even got Mikhail. I can tell it's Mikhail because I can see a Russian flag flying with his land flag. it's that warm and sunny, you might need to go to the naughty corner, Nana. It's predicted to be at 19, 20 here over the weekend. And Gabby's back today. Obviously Hazel's with her, but she seems to be feeling a bit better. And we've got the big speaker today as well. Vaughan's got to go away today, so don't expect the thumbnails to be as good unless he sends them to me. Obviously the dogs have been here playing this morning, we've got heaps of water everywhere. It's such a nice spot here. Good morning Dan, how are you brother? Hope you're doing alright. Yes, no, it is a beautiful day here this morning. It was a bit crisp this morning, but I should have left my jumper in the car, it's quite nice. Yeah, we're all sending love to you, all you guys out there. Kale's coming. I better find somewhere to park you guys. It is a lovely morning.
Good morning, Governor General.
Good morning. Please remove headdress. Move forward. Stand fast! They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady in the glow. They were staunch till the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. we forget.
Lest we forget.
Your Excellency, the Honourable David Hurley. You have a lovely title. It means nothing. As the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission, 1995 to 1997. The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister, and many, many others. How appalling is that, Governor General? That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Because our safety and well-being will be better looked after if there wasn't any pedophiles running government. We visited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting. The then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. Why haven't you done it? As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's a problem, although all secrets in government are problems. It's when a group of people, such as the 28 alleged pedophiles, on the police report, keep each other's secrets. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided to not revisit that issue because it was a bit scary. And the people of Australia might lose confidence in the bloody judiciary if they found out it was full of pedophiles. I guess you're bloody right. We're not idiots out here. Governor General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out $64 million on the case? We don't care about the money. We want the results. 27 Plainfield years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here outside your front door, Governor. How many days? 572! We will not give up until justice is done and pedophiles are removed. We are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. Why does Australia have this appalling industry? It's because the elite is full of it. Time to scrape the shit off the top of that bloody pile. It's not acceptable. Pedophilia will never be accepted in the Australian community. And there's more of us than you. We the people also require the individual honoured with the position of Governor General to uphold the requirements of his job. Because, gee, if I don't uphold the requirements of my job, I get sacked. Maybe it's time for you, Governor General, to get out! And we inquire why you, Mr. Hurley, David, dear, and Mrs. You both don't give a shit, have not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in inhibiting the people from peacefully protesting, which is the protected rights of all Australians. Something I'm proud to be. Are you, David? Maybe you need to go offshore with all your money. It's up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system and parliament on this matter, and you are proving our point. It is so corrupt. It's appalling. And we want it cleaned up. Get out, Governor. I'll do your bloody job for you. You're sincerely concerned men and women of Australia.
Hashtag expose the 28. 28 high-profile pedophiles. Australia's most protected criminals. They should be Australia's most wanted criminals. We certainly feel that way towards them. But yourself and every government since 2003 at least has wanted to protect them. "28 pedophiles with evidence against them, police evidence, was presented to the Wood Royal Commission. It was accepted and signed off on by QC assisting QC Crook. That meant that it was recognised as being within the terms of reference and also from an authoritative body. But when Wood saw it come up to be dealt with, he called a recess and never went back to those documents. And years later, when asked by Senator Heffernan why he did not go back to those documents, Wood said to him, "I will give you an answer, but I will deny it if you ever make it public." In 2015, Heffernan, speaking to a committee in the Senate, made it public. Wood said to him, "We decided not to revisit the issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary." For God's sake, how many judges were on that list of 28? We know that there were politicians on that list, including a former Prime Minister, according to Bill Heffernan. But how many others? Judges. Bill Heffernan, in the same speech, related how he had clear evidence against a Supreme Court judge in New South Wales who was going down to a particular train station, to a toilet block there, and paying for sex with underage boys. Evidence against him. He was known as the gorilla in black lace, a Supreme Court judge in New South Wales. And Heffernan said, I tried to have him removed from his position as a judge on the bench. And he said, I was only successful slightly. So what happened to this particular judge? He was not stood down from being a judge. He was not facing charges for pedophilia and underage sex. He simply was unable to hear certain cases and continued as a Supreme Court judge, a known pedophile. And then we have the Royal Commission, the Wood Royal Commission. The Wood Royal Commission had powers to lay charges against individuals that they found evidence against that broke the law. Now, in the end, the third version of the terms of reference meant that they were to look at all pedophiles associated with the boys' brothel in King's Cross, the Costello brothel, and all those responsible for child trafficking. So how many charges did they lay against pedophiles at the end of their Royal Commission? Take a guess. They dealt with so many cases against pedophiles as they should have, and they laid no charges at all. Zero. Nada. Why? Because pedophiles of station in our society are protected by our governments, by our courts, and by yourself, Governor General. The police, even if they want to do something, cannot lay charges because no court will accept them against high-profile pedophiles. So the police tried by sending it to the federal government, to the federal Attorney General, whose name was Ruddock, in 2003, and I believe he wanted to do something about it. But the then Prime Minister did not want to open that can of worms. I wonder why. And from what I understand, your predecessor, Jeffries, suppressed those documents and gave every federal Attorney General from Ruddock until today a copy of the documents, not that they would ever see a court, but that they would be protected from any charges of child rape or child trafficking, both historical and current. So we have the senior most law enforcement officer in the nation protecting high-profile pedophiles from facing their crimes in court. Unacceptable. Then we had a Royal Commission into the sexual abuse of children in organizations. It was well past its due by date. They heard tens of thousands of people giving testimony of how, when they were children, they were sexually raped and molested in institutions in this country. So how many charges of pedophilia did the Royal Commission lay, as was their power to do so? I'll give you a guess. It's none. Zero. Nada. Unacceptable. Instead, the government's response was to set up the National Redress Scheme, which was a scheme to pay them money to shut up and never mention their pedophile again. As of the 14th of July this year, there have been 28,341 applications of people who as children were sexually abused in an institution. Of these, 12,886 have been finalised, and 12,145 payments have been made, totaling approximately $1,077 million. 987 applicants have removed their applications, probably when they realized that the people that did this to them would never face a court for their crimes. Because to accept the payment, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. And they remove court from the equation. So how many pedophiles out of the 28,341 applications have seen the inside of a courtroom for their crimes? I'll give you a guess. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Unacceptable. So what does the government do? They throw token pedophiles under the bus. Unattached, low socioeconomic versions of themselves, so that they seem to be doing something about this pandemic, about this problem of child rape and child trafficking we have in this country. What does the government do, both state and local? They protect the high-profile pedophiles. We've been here every day, Hurley, for 572 days, and you still remain committed to protecting these pedophiles on the list of 28. When you respond to us, you lie to us to say you have no power. The problem isn't a lack of authority or power. The problem is a lack of willingness to deal with these scum. Apologies to scum on the water for lowering your standard. So Hurley, you sit in our house, you take our money, and you protect pedophiles by a lack of action. Oh, I don't have the list or the documents. Have a look in your filing cabinet where Jeffries put the documents. If you can't find them there because your filing cabinet is too messy, ring the Federal Attorney General and ask them to copy their copy and bring it over to you. And if you don't want to do that, ring the Governor of New South Wales and ask them for a copy of their copy, unredacted, that they have sitting in their filing cabinet. But for you to say to us, you have no power, is simply you saying you're not willing to release it. For you saying that you don't have it is just bullshit, because there's at least 4 places I've just told you you have access to it. And we're only after 1 out of hundreds of lists of high-profile pedophiles being hidden by government and courts around this nation. I have a question for you, Hurley. I haven't heard your answer yet, so I'm going to keep asking it until I get your answer. Because last Anzac Day in 2022, in the afternoon, a young man, Adrian John Wells, stood on your front lawn and accused you of raping him and trafficking him when he was a young man. I know you got to hear about it, as you get to hear about what I'm asking every day. I'm sure your minders make sure you get to hear. And yet, your response to the accusations was absolute deafening silence. Your response to my question that I've been asking now for weeks is deafening silence. But it's such a serious accusation, I cannot let it go unanswered. So Hurley, David Hurley, are you a child rapist and a child trafficker? Simple question, and it requires an answer from your lips. We are waiting.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps that camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They tow my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with a proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut you, knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makadar, bring on the storm. Library to epic, thought we were gonna regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shots, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. They're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these warriors fought. Alowari for the law and in June in Canberra Accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps us out of camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here, yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, down all the camps. Who keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here.
You can't touch me. Sounds perfect to me, Pen. Alright. I've got to pack up. I'm not visiting the possums this morning. I've got to get down to the markets. Help out where I can there. You coming, Tobias? It's funny, we only had 11 of us when we started, and extras turn up. How were the swans this morning? It's always a great surprise when they swim through. See, this is what happens when your phone goes flat in the night. He's got to catch up on all his reading now. It's funny, while I was at the Forest of the Fallen this morning, someone told me to go and get vaccinated. Sorry, go and get jabbed and do some reading. I love how the irony, they're not willing to actually read anything or have a conversation, and they just think we're stupid. If they would actually do some reading or have a real conversation, they might understand what we're here for. It's alright, Wanda. I hope you're doing alright. We will see you when time permits. We do miss everyone down here, but we know the running of everyone's lives doesn't happen by itself. Life doesn't stop for any of us. Vaughan got out of that well this morning. He was supposed to speak. Slyly just put the music on instead. Loved you all out there. Ooh. The bird life is returning. It's good to see. Anything going on in your world today, Diggs? Is there any rallies out there? You're being very cheeky, Joe. Do you want me to film you? Oh. Clear skies, lots of sunshine. People enjoying nature with their family and the dogs. Some days it looks quite normal in the world. Thanks, Dan. Looks like a good idea. So, because I was at the market this morning, a gentleman came over and was abusing poor Jo while she was here by herself, which doesn't happen very often, so we're wondering if it's to do with the no signs. And then we thought maybe reverse psychology is what we really need. Maybe we put the yes signs out, they'll vote no because we've said to vote yes. see what Joe thinks of that. Dan, good idea. I like it. We won't tell him. He'll get set tomorrow. Yeah, no, good work, Dan. We like that. I think we'll go with that one for sure. I'll hang for 5 minutes. I'll have a quick smoke and I'll get down there. No, they haven't sent me anything there. I've had some messages, but not from down there. We should read that. Is that paper still in your car? Now, better get a better angle for you, see if we can see this. So this is the paperwork sent out by the Australian government. It says voting is compulsory. Your official referendum booklet. This booklet includes stuff about yes, stuff about no. So yes or no. Reasons to vote no. The first paragraph. This referendum is not simply about recognition. This voice proposal goes much further. If passed, it would represent the biggest change to our constitution in our history. It is legally risky with unknown consequences. It would be divisive and permanent. If you don't know, vote no. That's the first part of this. So at least there is some real information. The government's finally putting some information out that might help us. But the problem is the public don't usually read anything. They try and tell us that we need to be informed and we need to read something, but the problem is we are educated and we have read things.
I think it was yesterday. One.
I better show you Joe's snacks today while they're still out. Before they're gone.
Look at that.
The rocky road is unbelievable.
Got to open the back.
The lemon slice is amazing. She didn't cook these macaroons. But yeah, Diggs, I'll be turning these off very shortly because I've got to get down, help out with the Forest of the Fallen.
Yeah, it's interesting. Once you get some water, when it goes down.
I ruined the supply. Did you show him?
Your secret there? I told him.
Oh, you ruined it.
What's your badge number?
69, 69, I told you. You want to see it? Well, you look this one. I didn't do it. Dan's made that up. I thought you were talking about the secret. No. You ruined everything, Toby. Can't take you anywhere. Shit, damn crap. I didn't even know about this one.
Truth Social. Little video. 31 he uploaded.
So what, the four guys first?
Yeah, I'm all out.
Yep. Nice. Did they know you coming to dinner tonight? That's really good. It's a great dinner. It costs $25 to make one anyway. Like it costs me more to make pizzas at home than it does to buy them.
Me too. I was just, I wasn't really happy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a
beautiful balance. No, I don't think anything.
Obviously, you know, I didn't go so far because I didn't know him.
I've got a couple of things I can do.
The only thing I knew was the apprentice, you know, and I just, in principle, didn't realize that.
So when I was on the phone to Christine yesterday, she's going, oh, Sonny's awake, I've got to go. Look at Nick right in the background.
No, nothing.
So cute.
I've got a video from someone in Melbourne.
No, definitely not. Speed time, Sonny's just woken up. Even Nanny was saying last night that he's the most sport child. Because Nanny hasn't gone and seen him yet, so he goes in and watches up there. To the factory. Oh, it's so good hearing all these stories. All these healthy young children. Our chance of our future is right there.
I like what these fellas are saying. They're saying that it didn't make sense to me. And I just kept on looking. Not this thing much
I'm being good, Mum. Look, I'm not doing any of it.
half the time. I started to change my mind.
There's never enough. Hold it, eat till I pop. Then eat it again. That's the second one today. I saw something yesterday afternoon too.
He's a prick and he's got a big mouth and he's rich and he's arrogant.
So you're doing okay?
And since that I've changed bigger now. I went for Atlanta, Georgia, for a big American, African American community, and they said that was going through their neighborhood.
Like you showed me the other night. You don't need it. You showed me that tonight. You can send me the favourite and
People are, they're persecuting us, now they're doing the same thing to him. Everything they do seems to backfire.
I will see you with making noise when I send it there. Forward.
The name changes. changes when we get back to the city. Yeah,
Just checking on notification. Doesn't show.
Big Mike. Big Mike. Big bad Mike.
No, you don't. No one smells. But I do have to leave very shortly. But I will do a short live just for Selkie's for channel. I'll just do a quick live on our channel and we'll get it shared over to Selkie and she can share it on Jab Injuries Australia or Forest of the Fallen. How are you today anyway? Love you, Nana. Have a great day, Pinstar. And you too, Pen. Everyone's running away. There's still 20 people watching. But yeah, as I said, in about 2 minutes I'll be turning yours off. So keep your finish your chats off before I shut yours down. I'm just getting organised. But love you all. Thank you for joining us as always. We'll smuggle Joe in the back of your car. You've got your own bakery with you.
but that's why he was devastated.
Probably get home, you can just see cook and clean everything that happens. There's more shit to clean up in the kitchen and all the other stuff. One good thing. And there's a nice bath mat to get out onto. You don't squeeze your windows in the morning and get up. You don't even have to make your bed anymore.
There wasn't enough room for us.
Awesome. Yep, you've got everything you need. I've still got the costume, I've still got your microphone. Very shortly. Just go and have dinner with your parents.
That'd be a good son for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday?
Yep, his parents are going away. He comes home, they run away.
Yeah, I do a tag team with my daughter as to the pets in the
But nowhere for the dog to sleep. He'll start a new song.
Who's that your dog for?
You're off. Thank you very much. It's good to see you, Hazel.
Have a wonderful Saturday.
You'll have to. I don't know what the job is.
See you tomorrow. You'll be back tomorrow. Come on, little girl. Be back tomorrow. More dogs to
What time is the process going? The what? The park is closed.
I'll put it over here so you're not in view, just to keep you. I'll sit you here. I'll shut you down in just a minute, guys. I just got to say goodbye to Hazel.
Yeah, let me know when you're heading because I'll lose notice.
I'm going to get one of those shirts out again, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. All the best, man. Yeah. Safe travel. And have a good break.
On the curve, this is the right side.
Either that or a magnet.
What a great idea. And hold that up.
Now you've only got 15 more to go.
There's only one holds 1 kilo, but it holds. Done, it's pretty generous.
All right, Diggs. We love you all. We will see you next time. We are still here, Paul. You know, you're not the last one to leave the party. Good morning, Pam. How are you going? Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Bianca. The new channel link, Vaughan deleted the new channel, so we'll get another one happening again. He wasn't happy with that one, so we will get it sorted out. Right now we're trying not to say the wrong thing, so this channel should be safe for a while, but we will get a backup channel with all the other things we're trying to get organised. But love you all, guys. Be nice to yourselves, be nice to everyone around you. We'll get through it all together. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Unless you join in for the quick live this afternoon, but it'll only be a quick walk around at the Forest of Fallen. But have a good one, guys.